What's up, Death Dolls? Thank you so much for joining us on our latest installment of Makeup and Murder.
Yes.
I am Nicky Elliott Nelson.
And I'm Mocha Penitent.
And this is the True Crime YouTube channel where we talk health, fitness, beauty, and we also bring you a very true crime story.
Sure do.
I guess we're here. Guess we're doing this shit. You guys will have to forgive my very unprofessional and laid back attire. I could tell you what has brought this on. You know, it is just that time of year, and I feel like everyone's like, oh my God, I love fall. It's my favorite time of year. And I hate, you know, to be the vocal minority, but fall can literally suck it. Because it's just like, well, seasonal depression and allergies, you're up to bat. It is your turn. You've had a nice little dormant period in time, and here we are. So this is the time of year that I'm doing good just to be upright, you know, mobile. Also, it is very warm in our space right now because to get the sound right, we've got to shut this entire thing down. Like, it's all got to go down. So, I am, just so everyone knows, I am ready. Got my blotting towel on hand. So you'll just have to excuse me if you see me, you know, a couple of times, give a little swipe. You know what I'm saying? Anyway, Mocha Bell, fucks up.
Well, honey, I got a fun little story to tell y'all. And if you stick around to add to the video, honey, I'll talk about what I'm wearing on my eyes, and you got a little something to talk about as well.
Something for the kiddos, you know, something fun, something new, something fresh. What's your story today?
Well, I wanted to do something that's a little bit different.
Okay.
So we are going to talk about Roland Doe.
Okay, you know, I have anxiety about change.
No, you're a Republican.
Oh, no. Don't ever believe that. Don't believe that. All right, I am, you know what? I'm as ready as I'll ever be. I'm as ready.
Are y'all ready?
Are y'all ready?
Sit back, honey. Get a snack. Get something to drink, honey. Here we go. Just pause. You're back? Okay, here we go.
All right.
In 1950, while a student at Georgetown University, William Peter Blatty stumbled across an article that haunted him for nearly 20 years. Okay. After publishing 4 comedic novels throughout the 60s, William wanted to branch out and try a different genre. Okay. With that short article as inspiration, William's 5th novel, released in 1971, saw instant success, and it went straight to #1 of the New York Times bestsellers list, honey.
We love a bestseller. Not
long after the novel's debut, Hollywood came pounding on William's door, demanding to buy the rights to the film rights. William gladly signed over on the dotted line, and he even wrote the screenplay, honey. The film stirred up a lot of controversy before its release in 1973. The film had to be recut several times because the prudes over at the Motion Picture Association of America kept giving it an X rating, honey. While in production, the film went well over budget, and Warner Brothers, the studio, they didn't really have any, they didn't think it was going to do well because it didn't have any big stars in it, honey. Okay. And they were like, yeah, their expectations were so low that they didn't even screen it for critics. Yeah, honey. But, honey, they were wrong, though. A journalist is quoted saying, on December 26th, a movie called The Exorcist opened in theaters across the country. And since then, all hell has broken loose, honey.
Oh my God, you're taking it there? Okay, I'm excited. I'm excited.
If you don't know, we don't know what we're going to do until we start filming.
Yes, we have no idea.
Ambulances were no stranger to the theaters that played The Exorcist. There were many claims of sicknesses, faintings, even miscarriages, honey. The Bible people tried to shut the movie down, honey. It didn't work. No. The Exorcist went on to gross over $66 million the year that it came out. It won 2 Academy Awards, 4 Golden Globes, and it was the first horror movie to be nominated for Best Picture. It set a box office record for the best-selling R-rated horror movie and held that title until 2007 when Stephen King's It remake was released.
Huh.
Now, I'm sure y'all want to know what the hell was in the article that William read
Yeah.
that made him write the book.
Yes.
Well, honey, I'm gonna tell y'all about the exorcism of Roland Doe.
Okay.
Roland Doe is sometimes referred to as Robbie Manheim. Sorry. Both are fake names to conceal Roland's true identity.
Oh. But Roland is his real name.
No.
No.
No one will.
No one knows his real name.
Well, hold on.
Ooh, okay.
Now, Roland was born in Cottage City, Maryland in 1935 to a German Lutheran family.
Okay.
There are conflicting stories about Roland as a child. Like, some people said that he was very sweet and a shy kid, while others say that he was a downright jerk, honey. A childhood acquaintance of Roland said that Roland was mean-spirited and enjoyed playing pranks on other kids. His favorite prank to pull was to have his aggressive dog chase the other kids around. Mm-hmm.
That ain't funny.
No, no, not at all. I'll be like, okay. I ain't hanging out with that.
No, like...
So if that is true, then like there's no surprise that Roland didn't have many friends growing up. He made do by playing with the adults in his life, and he was particularly fond of his Aunt Harriet, who was a spiritualist.
Okay. So not really religious, but like into some spiritualists.
Yes.
Okay. Today I think we call them agnostic.
Well, in mid to late December 1948, when Roland was 14, his aunt brought him a Ouija board after she noticed his interest in it.
Maybe not a fantastic gift for an adolescent of such peculiar tastes.
Mm-hmm.
Huh.
Well,
it was the 60s. No, I'm just kidding. It was the 40s.
On January 15th, 1949, Roland and his family became aware of a sporadic dripping noise. This is after, like, they got the Ouija board and, like, they've been playing with it for, like, weeks.
Yeah.
And then in January 15th, they started hearing, like, a sporadic dripping noise coming from Roland's grandmother's bedroom. No, I don't know how many people are living in this house.
Right.
I think there's, like,
a lot
of people living in this damn house.
Okay.
And not long after, they began hearing scratching noises coming from underneath their floorboards. On the 26th of January, Roland's aunt, Harriet, passed away.
Do we know what causes?
I'm unsure how she died, but there was, like, no prelude to, like, her death, meaning, like, she wasn't sick, she didn't have cancer.
No one saw it coming. She just
one
died. Day she was living, the next day, boom.
Yeah, she just died.
Ooh.
Roland's mother was aware that Harriet and Roland had begun using the Ouija board, and she was convinced that Harriet's death and the Ouija board has something to do with the phantom noises heard throughout their house. No, honey.
See, that's why I just don't play with that shit.
Honey, I don't play with that
under no circumstances.
Like, you leave me the hell alone.
Exactly. If there are any spirits here, please go away.
Please go to hell.
Right? Do not pass go.
Oh,
do not collect $200.
honey.
Go straight to hell.
Roland began complaining to his family about hearing squeaking shoe noises on his bed at night.
Hell no.
And his mother discovered, like, scratch marks on his mattress when she checked his bed. Like, well, what's going on? Why are you hearing this? And she saw them and she was like, oh, hell. When the disturbances began to occur more frequently, Roland's mother demanded the entity to identify itself.
Like, hold on. Wait, Paul, isn't that like you don't want to name it? Like you don't want it to tell you its name?
Sounds familiar, huh?
Yeah.
But she started screaming. She was like, if you're Harriet, knock 3 times. And then somewhere in the house, they heard 3 knocks, followed by complete silence. Roland claimed to have experienced more disturbances in his room, like scratching on his walls and a presence in his room that he couldn't see. On the 15th of February, Roland's mother snatched out her phone book and called the local Lutheran minister named Reverend Schwartz.
Mm-hmm.
The Reverend was informed on all the disturbances that have been going on, and he invited Roland to stay the night at his house so he can observe. He's like, well, let me just see. Let me go ahead and see. That night, the Reverend was said to have heard scratching noises throughout the house, and he seen a chair knock over while Roland was sitting in it. So it just like toppled the hell over.
So they knocked poor Roland on over. Poor kid.
And he witnessed the bed Roland was sitting in. It started to vibrate, honey. His bed. He sent that kid home and was like, honey, I don't know how to help. I don't know, honey.
Oh, that is so... Wait, how fucked up is that? He was like, well, something's definitely wrong. Also, cannot fucking help
Sorry.
You. Bye, girl.
I ain't got no supportive words for you, honey. I
ain't got no sweet words. No him saying it's gonna fix this. Take your ass home, Roland.
Bye.
Bye, girl.
Out of my house.
Oh, God. Poor kid.
No, it's like, it's been more than obvious that, like, the entity or whatever's in the house, like, latched itself onto Roland.
Yeah, like, so I heard that, like, once it latches itself onto you, it like leaves ghost territory, and it is now like a demon. I heard that demons follow people, ghosts stay in the house.
They don't go out.
They don't leave, honey. But demons, oh, honey, that demon gonna follow you wherever you go. That explains a lot of shit.
Well, at the end of February, Roland began to develop scratches on his body. His mother said that she had sat there and seen some of them just like manifest right before her eyes. He was be sitting there all of a sudden like a scratch. They were described as looking like words, but in like a foreign language. Like she was like, honey, I don't know what the hell that is. Roland's mother ran off to the supermarket and bought some holy water and blessed candles. I mean, she really didn't go to the supermarket, but I don't know where the hell you get them from.
So I'm in the market for like, I need some holy water and blessed candles. Where would I get that?
Yeah, I don't know.
Can I get it on Amazon?
Okay, can I order on Amazon?
eBay, is that still a thing? Do the girls over at the eBay have some holy water and blessed candles?
I mean,
I've got a situation on my hands.
They sell you some, honey, but
right.
I don't know what the hell.
Blessed with what? On eBay? Well, you pay less, you get less.
Dried up semen on it or something. She placed the blessed holy water and the candles throughout the house, hoping to get rid of the entity. And honey, that damn entity got pissed the hell off, and it got more aggressive, honey. It sure did. Roland's mom thought she could get him baptized, honey. At the mention of being baptized, Roland got angry and acted a damn fool. A furious rage is what it was described that he was in, honey. His little fits got so bad, they brought his ass to the mental hospital where he stayed for a few days. I think like 3 or 4 days.
Okay.
And the psychologist looking over Roland said, I can't help this kid, honey. And he sent his ass home. He was like, I don't know what the hell's wrong with this damn kid. And for some reason, now, Roland's family thought that moving might help. So
the logic tracks. Like, you know what? Let's just wide open spaces.
A different scenery. Honey.
Yeah, we just need a change of scenery. Let's try that out.
Well, yeah, they packed up their bags and got on a train to St. Louis, Missouri to stay with relatives. And shit got worse there, honey.
Things usually do get worse in St. Louis, Missouri. Things have gotten worse since we last spoke.
Now, again, I don't know how many people went to St. Louis. I don't know how many people were staying in that damn house. But I think there's a lot, but I'm not for sure.
It was the 50s. There were no less than 13 people in that house. Let's just... Reasonable deduction says.
Yeah. Okay, shit got worse. Things have gotten so bad that a cousin of Roland's said, screw this, I'm calling a Catholic priest. And 2 Catholic priests showed up at the house, one being Raymond J. Bishop, who taught at the University of St. Louis, or St. Louis University. I guess, like, he was a professor of hers. And she was like, honey, my cousin, he's going to the gigs. They tried to help him, honey, but ain't nothing happening. Come on over.
Out.
And they showed up.
Okay.
The priests blessed Roland. They read passages from the Bible, and they placed the crucifix under his pillow and called it a day.
Best we got.
This is all we can
It's
do.
the best we got for you.
Well, honey, when the priests were starting to leave, they heard a loud noise in Roland's bedroom. Everyone went to go check. Again, I don't know how many people's checking. I don't know if it's the priest and the I don't know.
The whole posse just rolled in there.
I don't even know
girl, what's happening?
They all went in there and
Yeah.
they saw a large bookshelf was knocked over. All the furniture was moved around. And the crucifix was at the edge of the bed. In Roland's bed, honey, it was shaking violently, like bouncing up and down, honey, like a hydraulics on those cars from back in the day, honey. It was, except for more aggressive, honey.
Like a good Saturday night.
Roland's mother yelled, "Harriet, stop it!" And then it stopped. Everything stopped. Like they don't know what was happening, but everything just stopped.
So Harriet is the name of the grandmother who died, right?
No, it's the aunt that showed him the Ouija board who died.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
so
she
the mom thinks it's Harriet.
Yeah.
Up to this shit.
Yeah, and the priests were just like, yeah, we think that he's possessed. We think that something's going on, honey. He ain't right.
All signs lead.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The Catholic Church gave the two priests permission to perform an exorcism that night.
Mm-hmm.
Over the next month, the two priests began to perform the exorcism, which took place between Roland's relative's house in St. Louis and South City Hospital in St. Louis.
Okay.
I guess he was admitted there, and the family was just like, okay, honey, he's acting a damn fool. Just bring him to the damn hospital for a few days, because we need a break.
Yeah, okay.
He's acting a fool, honey.
Yeah, like there's a lot going on here. It's a lot of stress. We want to be a support system, but also we got our own lives.
Okay.
You know?
No, like during one of the rides to the hospital, Roland started punching one of the priests between his legs, and he started yelling, "That's a nutcracker for you, ain't it?"
That should not be as funny as it is. That should not be as funny as it is, but it is.
I wonder how they got him to stop.
First of all, how did he position himself in such a way?
Man.
What is he just like slamming his fist down like that's a nutcracker? He's Freddy Krueger at this point. He's Freddy Krueger.
He's acting a whole fool.
Yeah, he's acting out.
During the course of the exorcism, Roland was said to curse out the priest in English and in Latin. He didn't know no damn Latin. He threw up on him, pissed on him. He started speaking in this deep, raspy voice. Shit started flying around the rooms.
Now, Roland, why you acting like you ain't got no manners?
Honey, Roland's family, they said, you know what? I think we're about to we're about to be some Catholics.
Okay.
They were Lutheran.
Yeah.
They were that, and then they said, "Oh no, honey,
We're Catholic
we're
now.
Catholics, honey." They were traumatized. As, "Oh no, we're Catholics now."
Well, I mean,
honey.
they were so traumatized that they completely switched their
They switched their face.
We're like,
That
no.
was not working out, so we're gonna
try this one now and just see. We're gonna see what happens. Life's about experimenting.
Well,
I would just like to know also, Roland, you gonna pay for some of this shit you ruined?
okay.
You messing up my whole damn house with your hissy fit. I'd have been
That's gonna
pissed. They see
stressful.
now Roland couldn't have lived with my mama. My mama would
she
have went
would've
in there
went
with the
in
damn
there.
belt. Like, now listen, you gonna stop this shit. Roland couldn't have grew up in my house.
Well, Roland was at the hospital. He was given his first holy communion.
Communion.
I don't know what that is.
I think it's like, and you'll have to forgive us, dolls. We're not religious. I think communion is the wine and the...
Give him, no, he needs to drink, honey. Give him the bottle. Give Roland the bottle, honey.
I think it's the wine and the
bread.
the skin of the, Christ's flesh. Very thin crackers.
Well, after that, honey, it said that a picture of Satan appeared on Roland's calves. Like, after they gave him the Holy Communion, and then a picture of Satan just, like, developed right there on his damn calf.
You know, like, at some point, a logical person is just like, you know what? This seems to get worse every time we mention Christ or religious imagery. So you know what? I think if we just leave all of that stuff behind, Roland might just be fine. Also, put him in a straitjacket. Lock him away.
Honey.
That is also an option. Now, I'm not saying, but I'm saying.
I mean, we're already at the hospital. So
I mean,
why?
shit, he's already here. There's a perfectly good bed. I know y'all got a straitjacket over there.
Hell.
Wrap him up.
Now, on the 18th of April, at South City Hospital around 11 p.m., it said that Roland had a violent outburst. Like, shit flying around the damn rooms, furniture breaking again, and then he just lapsed into unconsciousness. And they were, like, they've been, for like a month, they would go there and recite this passage from the Bible, which I should have gotten that was, but I'm sorry, y'all.
Life happens.
Insert clip, maybe.
There we go.
And, like, they've been
They did this for a whole month.
Like, that was
And it
their
didn't work?
days. That was, like, their entire day was doing that.
And they kept doing it?
Yeah.
I mean, after... That is commitment.
Well,
after about 3 days, I'd have been like, listen, girl. I don't think Roland wants to change. I don't think Roland wants to change. I think he wants to remain like he is.
Well, he lapsed in unconsciousness.
Yeah.
And whenever he woke up, he said he's gone. And went on to tell the priest that about a dream that he had about a flaming sword held by Saint Michael. Now, I guess in the Bible, Saint Michael defeated Satan once.
Okay.
I don't know. I don't know if that's true or not.
Okay.
After Roland left the hospital staff boarded up that damn room he was in. Now, I don't know if it's still like that, but they boarded that shit up. I'm like, okay.
We're done. We are absolutely finished with
this, honey.
Yeah.
Now, after returning home, the family kept their names a secret. They didn't try to get no book deals or no movie deals, honey.
They said we don't want shit to do with it, if I'm perfectly honest.
They were like, no, screw this.
Yeah.
Raymond J. Bishop, who was one of the priests, he kept a journal detailing the exorcism to be used for, like, case studies for, like, because, you know, they have, like, schools and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Well, it's believed that one of the several copies made of the journal ended up in the wrong hands. Mm-hmm. And that person made their own copies, one of which might have landed in the hands of the journalist who wrote the article William based the movie or the book on.
Mm-hmm.
Now, after the movie The Exorcist was released, journalism fanned out to uncover, like, there's a story here. Yes, honey.
You know, journalists. You know, those damn journalists.
Honey.
They want to get the scoop.
Honey, don't they? And they were like, this is going to be, like...
a story. Yeah.
Like, there was, like, several articles, like, a lot. Like, they wrote about it.
Yeah.
A journalist by the name of Mark... Okay. Opsasnik.
Okay. Sound it out. Sound it out, girl.
I wrote it right there.
Okay.
He claimed to have tracked down Roland's family, and he found out Roland's identity, honey. And he called up Roland, who was like, we need to do an interview.
If I'm Roland, I'd have been like, listen, you nosy bitch, there's a reason. I ain't giving you no interview. Shit, I'm trying to leave them days behind.
And Roland said, don't you ever call me again, and slammed the damn phone down. Now...
Bang.
Oh, shit.
Leave me alone, bitch.
But, like, some people, it said that some people do know, like, his true identity, but to be respectful, they haven't, like, revealed it. But I'm sure if you dig deep enough, you may be able to find it. I didn't try to do that.
Well, I mean, obviously, Roland wants to be left at peace.
If he's still alive.
I mean, that was the point. But I'm just saying, it seems like... You know, he's been through enough.
Yeah.
Don't call me. Let's not talk about it. I just had a very traumatic life experience that I'd rather not live through.
No, there's, like, a lot of people are saying, like, some of the things are, like, blown out of proportion.
Okay.
And then some people are saying that, like,
No, that happened.
it happened, and they're actually downplaying everything that happens. Like, one of the priests there who was, like, interviewed there, he was like, no, I feel like there definitely was, like, something going on. Something evil had taken place. Now, remember, like, Roland really wasn't, like, a good kid.
Right.
And some people say, like,
He was just acting
he
out.
was acting out whenever his aunt died, his favorite aunt. Whenever she died, he was just acting a damn fool. Like, some people was like, oh, he just wanted to miss school for a month. So, if you believe it or not, honey, that's up to you.
I just, you know what? It takes an uncanny commitment to the character to do that for an entire month.
Yeah.
And I'm just saying, you know, like, I don't know where I am with the whole thing, but it's just, I don't know. I don't know. I tend to, but crazier things have happened.
You sure
Crazier
have.
things have happened. I would like to believe that no sane person would ever go through those lengths to, like, just, I don't know, be creepy or miss school. But you know what? I meet a new crazy bitch every day.
Yeah, he was sick in the dogs.
Yeah, see what I'm saying? So you see how it's not all adding up? That was a good story.
I had fun, honey.
Did you love the story,
It was
dolls?
a little something different.
It was a little something new, something fun, something fresh for the kids. Now, Mocha, your face is beat.
Oh,
Your face is beat.
I'm actually not wearing any makeup.
Oh my god. Oh my god. So you woke up like this. Like you
Yes.
literally woke up like this.
Yes.
I woke up like this. I see you. Well, let's see some of the makeup products you didn't use. Yeah?
Well, you guys really can't see because I don't know why I did this, but I put a pastel liner over a very light colored eyeshadow. So it doesn't show up, but we're going to insert a picture here, what it looks like up close.
Yes.
But I am wearing the Mira graphic liners.
Those are some of my faves, the Mira graphic liners. You guys, I love these liners. They just dropped. They're so good.
I love them. Now, I like the neon. I've been wearing the neon one like all week.
Yes.
I just dipped into the pastel one. And I have been wearing the neon ones. Here's the packaging that comes in. I just have to show it off because it's so cute.
Yeah. Look
And
at
then
it.
the back. It's adorable. And here are the colors.
Pop open that lid.
Yeah.
You know what? We'll probably just do like a picture.
She's cute.
She's loved.
She's cute. Yeah, she is.
Yeah.
I love these colors. I love them. I love them. I didn't know what to expect. And I was like, oh, because I always wanted to try to do like different color liners on my lid.
Yeah.
But I never like went out and bought them.
Yeah.
And then they dropped and I was like, well, here's my chance.
Yeah.
And here is the pastel. I like these one too.
I love pastel. It reminds me of Easter.
Yes.
It reminds me of Easter.
I'm wearing the purple one on my lid.
Yummy.
And I paired them with the Mara Beauty Lust palette.
So you're a Mira babe.
I am
today.
right. Now she's well used, but y'all seen her before.
Yes. You know we love us some Mira over here. And you know, it's just not one of those things where it's just like, oh, we love it so much, yada yada yada, use our code. We actually do love it so much.
Yes.
And I feel like using it and loving it, that's where the partnership was born from. So you guys can go to mirabeautyco.com and buy yourself some lovely stuff over there. If you use our code TEATIME at checkout, you get 15% off.
Do. Now, hold on.
Uh-oh.
I just have to recommend these two books right quick.
Okay, we got books.
The first one is nonfiction.
Okay.
Called The Demonologist. You read it.
That was one of the scariest books I've ever read in my entire life. If you want to have this, oh my God.
Yeah, it's
Oh my
one of
God.
the scariest books I read. It's by Gerald Brittle.
Mm-hmm.
Also, like, I guess, like, Ed and Lorraine Warren. You know them
Yes,
from
The Conjuring, the real life people.
Yes.
Oh my God, you guys have got to read this book. It is so good.
I really, it's scary.
Yes, I literally, I think I finished it in 2 days. I was scared of a book.
Yeah, honey. And of course, I have to recommend The Exorcist. I have to. This is secondhand,
Yes.
which I love because it's like
Character.
This is like the original. And then one of my favorite things is that like someone like signed it, or someone like gave it to like someone in 1971.
Oh my
God.
god.
I love seeing that. Whenever I get a secondhand book from, what do I get it? From thriftbooks.com.
Yeah.
Whenever I get a secondhand book and I see like little signatures and stuff, and I get so happy. Like, oh, she's lived, honey.
Yeah, she's lived, and it's just like a tradition that gets passed down. Mm-hmm. So like, you have to sign it now.
Yeah.
And then like, you'll gift it to someone else, and hopefully like, it'll be a thing that happens, and then like, people, you know, I was gonna say spirit lives on, but then we're talking about The Exorcist, so maybe we don't want to go down that alley.
And the book follows. I'm pretty sure you guys seen the movie.
Yeah.
It follows. The movie follows the book pretty accurately.
Does it? You know what? I have never seen The Exorcist.
Really?
Never seen it. So guess what we gotta do?
No, we definitely have to watch.
Now we have to watch The Exorcist,
honey.
Now we have to.
Good movie. Really good book.
Listen, Death Dolls, before we scoot out of here, remember, I don't know if you guys watched last week's video, but I was saying, you know, I've started a new supplement. I'm going to tell you how it goes once I get like more acclimated and accustomed to it, and I can give you like a more informed sort of thing going on. So you guys may or may not have known, but I was am on a sort of fitness journey. And when you're on a fitness journey, you have to decide sort of like what you want your body to do, because it's possible to either gain muscle and lose weight at the same time. But it's like really difficult. So I follow something that's easy. Like either I go through like bulking, phases where I'm focused on gaining muscle, and then cutting phases where I'm focused on cutting fat. And so I have been on a bulk for quite a little minute. It might have been something of a dirtier bulk than I would have preferred. However, I mean, life is what it is. But now it is time to cut. But you guys, listen, whenever it is time, like cutting season starts, I feel like some people like aggressively cut, which like requires large calorie reductions. And I don't know about y'all, but I cannot dramatically cut calories because it starts to affect my mood. When my body and my mind are hungry, it is just not a pleasant day for anyone. So typically you wouldn't start a cut until like the springtime. I'm starting a little early because I'm going to take this extraordinarily slow. I'm talking maybe a pound a week, a pound every 2 weeks. And I don't even, and I'm going to have some cheats in there,
I mean, you gotta treat yourself.
Yeah, this is not a very aggressive goal. I feel like you have to love the body that you're in at the stage that it's in, because let's say you have some crazy goal and you set it and then you get to it. If you don't appreciate yourself every step of the way, once you get to the goal, your mind isn't even going to recognize that you've gotten there because you are so focused on hating your body, and you should not do that. One of the things that I'm using to accomplish this goal is called CLA. It is a conjugated linoleic acid. It's actually derived from safflower oil. And it's basically a supplement that supports healthy weight management. And it has 4% of your total daily fat that you're supposed to get, the fat that is essential. What I have found through my research is that when I take that, I'm just naturally a little bit less hungry, which I always appreciate that feeling. And it's not like Xantrex 3 where you're just like, and now you have the shakes, it's just like a mild.
The Xantrex 3, and she lost a lot of weight.
Of course she did, because her body was starving, and that's what happens. But this, I have a healthy amount of hunger. When I'm hungry, I eat. When I'm not, I stop. I feel the urge to gorge a lot less. So it is helping the kid out. If you guys know anything about CLA, you've used it or are interested in using it, let us know your comments below. I would love to know your experience on it. Anyway, I think that is a wrap on this week's episode of Makeup and Murder. So we're gonna get out of here, but just remember.
Well,
Oh, wow.
go in the description box, honey. We have the links to everything.
Yes.
You can use our discount code to Mirror Beauty, honey, and snatch out these cute little liners.
Yes.
And get a palette or 3.
A 4.
I
whatever.
have all the collections, honey. I'm a Mirror Beauty babe.
You're a mirror babe. Anyway, guys.
Bye, more babes.
Life's a blush, and then you die.